Yeah, so this is my other GoPro here. I'll show it to you. It's pretty nice. Oh yeah! Look at the friggin' 9mm right there. Alright. Alright. There's no bad bike here.
It's gonna be really tough because they're all so good, right, Troy?
There's also no guardrail or anything, so you're fucked if you screw up a corner. Jesus. It's just nice to have all the, whoa, friggin', look at that! Wild boars. Can you hear my boiling gasoline? Listen to that. Oh yeah. I'll show you where we're going. This is my view. Gotta get your body all the way around in this. Wow, holy fucking shit. Photo equipment and ooh, look at that lizard. Oh. I might just throw a random fry in the middle. Oh, who's faster? That was good. This bike is super light for a leader bike. It's 1200 cc's. It only weighs 400 pounds, a little more than that. You know, it weighs as much as a 600, but it's got 200 horsepower. And one of the ways that they achieve that is by lightening up all the accessories, like the battery. So, battery's 2 years old, it's got over 21,000 miles on it, and it's getting tired. So if I leave the lights on for more than, say, 5 minutes, the battery dies. So I'm living in Outer Sunset, which is a really quiet neighborhood. I love it. And it's right on the edge of the beach here. Twist the pump so it doesn't run. Oh yeah, no driblets. Surfboard repair. Ooh! There's the cliff house. Oh yeah. Nice view of the beach there. Oh yeah. Look at the friggin' 9mm right there. Alright. This mirror is stuck, so I can't close it. That's nice. Here we are out here in Palo Alto. Just went by Rocketdyne, NASA. See a lot of old cars here. Wants me to go straight? Vineyards. Like miles of twisties here. This is really cool. Wow, look at this. friggin' gloves on. Wow, look at that. This is awesome. This is better than the Snake. Wow. Wow. This is really friggin' tight. This is the best riding I've done. I've done a lot of great riding. There's also no guardrail or anything, so you're fucked if you screw up a corner. Jesus, look at that. Can I get me some of that? Wow. It's just breathtaking. These roads. Man. So we're headed up to Lick Observatory, which is the little white speck up on the hill there. And we just went through about, I don't know, 8 miles of really twisty roads. This goes on and on for almost 100 miles. A turbomobile. I hear a turbomobile. Oh, here it comes. Oh, it's a Triumph. Here's my review of the Triumph Thruxton. The hell with the track, man. This is free, and it's better than the track. There are a lot more corners here. Way more corners you can practice on. Of course, there is sand and rocks everywhere, people and horses and cyclists and all kinds of other shit. I'm not getting off the saddle. I'm trying to get better at involving my arms in cornering. So, I'm neglecting using my body. It allows you to focus on one particular skill. Because once you get your weight shifted to one side, you start to lose leverage over the handlebars, and you know, with sport bikes you're at a disadvantage for canyon roads, believe it or not. Canyon roads are a lot easier on an upright motorcycle with, you know, fairly wide bars, because you can put more torque about the steering head. It's a lot easier. You know, it's like trying to do bench press, except when you're lying flat on the bench, rather than just pushing straight away from you, you're pushing like towards your crotch and up. You're only getting a slight component of that vertical force upward. Now, the same thing with cornering. You know, when you're cornering on a super bike, the handlebars are way below you, so you've got two components. So you have a steering torque that's applied about the steering head in the horizontal plane, but then you also have the weight of your body pushing down on the handlebars in the vertical plane. That's why the super nakeds do really well on the streets, because you don't have that compromise in breaking up the steering torque into components, really. On a super naked, or any standard upright motorcycle, and even a Harley Davidson, just about all of the force that you put into the handlebars translates into steering torque. If you've ever sat on a multistrada, you know, for me anyway, I'm 5'11", I tiptoe on the thing. I'm like, how the hell does this thing handle? And we went on the demo ride, sure enough. I was surprised at how easy it was, how tossable it was in the corners. Whereas this bike, you've got to really work at it. But the really tight stuff, back and forth, it's just a lot easier on a super naked or standard. So I find the key to cornering on these hilly roads, or actually any canyon road that's back and forth and twisty like this, is to try not to yell here because I got earplugs in, but is to use the throttle and the brake at the same time. It really helps. You really can put tiny inputs into both accelerating and decelerating that you can't do if you're just using the throttle or the brake by itself. So right now I'm using throttle and brake. And that way I don't have to worry about, you know, tweaking the throttle too much. You know, especially with a burpee throttle like this 1199. That is nice. Higa. Now I could increase the engine braking, but again, that's kind of a disruptive transition between throttle on, throttle off. I think it's easier to apply the throttle and the brake at the same time. Wow, look at this. This is fucking 180. Look at that. Actually could go a little faster when you have earplugs in because it's not as scary. It's like if you watch that recent episode of Smoking Tire when Matt test rides that or test drives the Tesla P90D, he was just saying that you don't realize how fast you're going because you don't have all the theater, the cacophony of noises, mechanical noises that you would with a gasoline engine. There's the observatory. Still trying to figure out whether or not putting your knee down helps you on these roads. I don't think it really does. I mean, it might help you a little bit, but the frequency of switching back and forth is so high that it's kind of self-defeating and moving your body around so much that you're just going to wear yourself out. Then you're going to get tired and, okay, so you go fast for a little while, but you can't carry that endurance forever. Can you hear my boiling gasoline? Listen to that. Oh yeah. Lick Observatory welcomes you. Do not enter. Now we got sport bikes. I don't know, that R1 is sparsely fared. It looks cool from the front, but from the side there's something lacking. The front of it looks like the Queen Alien from Aliens. Let's take a nice scenic route down. I love that Ducati torque. Just leave it in third gear. Look at this turn right here. This thing is awesome. Just dump it in and go. Now see, on my left arm I had to lock out straight to brake, right? So I couldn't counter steer. And that's one of the things that you run into with downhilling. It's hard to bend the elbow to turn the handlebar when you've got all that pressure on it. So you got to lock your legs against the tank, but even then your body still pivots forward, so it's freaking hard. See that? I mean, you can't use any of the power of this bike at all. It's like burp, burp, come out of a corner, burp, on the brake again. Just, you know, stuff like this, okay, you can use it a little bit, but that was a cool switch back there. Now I'm off the saddle, I'm going a little bit faster. See that? Look at that. The brakes totally save your fucking ass. Any other bike, and I'd be right to that side of the friggin' mountain. It's a friggin' workout, it really is. You know, having a slipper clutch, having good brakes are key. They really are. It's just nice to have all the, whoa, friggin', look at that! Wild boars. Oh boy. Again, I could have been in first gear. You can't exploit all the power of a liter bike on public roads. It's just ridiculous. Now, the nice thing about a liter bike is you don't have to rev it out. I mean, look at that. That's just fucking stupid. And I could have been in first gear. Friggin' wrists are hurting. Ugh. And that's the sport bike for you. That's why a standard or a naked bike is better for shit like this. I'm actually in sport mode. I'm not even in race mode, which I think is probably more appropriate for street use. On public roads, you have a lot of things to contend with. You got cars, see that? And hogs. Wild boars. Oh boy. You got people. You got debris. Glass. See that? I mean, you've seen there's tons of rocks and sand and gravel all over this road. You want the traction control. You want ABS. You want all that shit turned on. All these sport bikes are getting so good, and likewise the nakeds are too. Because basically the underpinnings are the same. So you really can't go wrong with any of the sport bikes or any of the, you know, sport type motorcycles out there. They're all so good. There's no bad bike here.
Never been better, and to come up with a winner, it's going to be really tough because they're all so good, right, Troy?
For more on the story, check out motorcycle.com. I'm gonna go left, I think. The seat is so thick, but super comfortable. I mean, I've been riding since what? 2:30, and now it's 7:30. Oh, 5 hours and no pain. Santa Fe Taqueria. Oh, we're here. Oh yeah, this is good stuff.
Time to get some diarrhea.